Fratelli the Rugby podcast. The Italian Rugby podcast. Fratelli the Rugby podcast. The Italian Rugby podcast. The Italian Rugby podcast. The Italian Rugby podcast.
News of the day with stepping down is like Kitty MacRae is a step down as a coach, and he's going back to Scotland to follow family. The sons going to school. This is what it's written in the message from Benetton Treviso.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on this? Go hard. I mean, what do you think about this? And the big thing is what's gonna be next for Treviso next year.
Yeah. So, listen, for me, I admit I was surprised, right? And I thought MacRae was there as, you know, to understand the project and all of this stuff. But since, and again, speculation, I just want to make sure, since the news, there's been quite a few rumours I've seen from quite a different amount of places that he's potentially going to be the new Newcastle coach, which means closer to home, right? You know, near the border of Scotland. It fits a lot of the bills, and also I'm sure he's going to love having the opportunity to spend money to build his own team, right? That's probably a dream of most coaches. So I get it. What I'm looking forward to now is who potentially Benetton can attract, because that's going to be the issue. I don't think Benetton are probably willing to spend that much money, although I think they should. Who can they attract? It's probably going to be, you know, maybe a slightly more junior player. Maybe it's going to be, junior coach, or maybe someone who's, you know, recently out of work, or, you know, there's a downturn. People were floating the ideas of Cockerell coming and having a straight swap between Cockerell and Black Lions, between Bortolami and Cockerell. Like, there's lots of different names being thrown out, but I'd love to ask you, Otto, who do you think, first of all, would be interested, and secondly, who do you think would be best, even if they're not interested? Who do you think would develop Benetton and the Italian players the best for the national team?
But I'm trying to go with two options that I think probably Treviso can take into consideration if they want to, let's say, stay with a low budget and maybe bringing in another specialist instead of an head coach. Is you have to promote one between Wilkins, that has been at Connacht for years. He knows what to do, so he can do that for sure. Or if you're gonna be wild in a full refoundation of the team, you move with maybe with Marcato Costanzo, another Italian coach there, to take the lead and do something. Of course, here we go.
I love the speculation in the chat. I know we're both smiling because of that. Go.
I just saw it. I was looking at you. I saw you smiling. I said, okay, I have to read the chat. Let's put the chat in the stream too, in this way, so we can see. So you keep writing. So Paris, yes, because the new president of Treviso is in a better position with Paris than with Masi. You remember how Masi left? So Paris never left in that way. So
Yeah.
Masi, guys, I don't know how much they go get together on this, honestly. And please, no. Okay, I'm really with there, no. But so Paris is that, but for me, it can be Wilkins. You bring another specialist, another defensive specialist, or you give the defensive coaching role to Senegal, and you work with another player, with another coach for the breakdown, for example. Or you bring Marcato, because you have also Costanzo. Who else can go there? Can be some part-time from the national team to be together. I don't think he's gonna be
What if they
He's gonna
follow
be
the
the
black
option.
line approach, or the
You think
black?
is not bad. Is not bad in my opinion.
Have to say that. Yeah.
I mean, oh yes, give it. My God, yes, please.
Imagine. I would actually genuinely. I quite like that alignment. Like I know, no, like again, he probably doesn't have the time. Like why would you give up your time when you've got like a role where you're really, really busy certain parts of the year, and then you can enjoy yourself and play polo and stuff at the weekend, as opposed to
Yeah,
going to Cardiff when it's hailing, when there's 70-mile-an-hour winds and hailing. Like why would you want to go anywhere else? But listen, I agree with everything you said. I think like I'm completely like now. The other part of the question.
it's a
So
big call, Mike, because it's a big call because it changed like a switches of strategy on a long term where you have to be patient in a with a team that is rebuilding because now you have a 10. Next year you're not gonna have the 10 that is gonna play now, which is
yeah,
Nicolas Roger. Because there was the option for the 2 years, but seems like he's gonna get already a contract somewhere else. Because if
yeah,
not, he was maybe waiting to say whatever, but we know already he's gonna leave at the end. Umaga is there, Marin is there, probably is not gonna be there. A lot of other players.
so for me, I'm really interested in hearing. Like, so obviously, there's some really high level, high skilled coaches available as well. Rennie, Schmidt, Robinson. Like, I don't know what Checker's doing at the moment, but obviously, he's always said that he'd like to have another stint in Italy. Out of all of these people, Kieran Crowley coming back, Phantom saying Franco Smith. Who would you think it would be the best for Benetton? Oh, is that your answer?
No, no, no. We chat a lot today with Phantom about Franco Smith, and my idea is that Franco Smith is a this we didn't chat about this, but is a great opportunity for Treviso. But I don't think Franco Smith, no matter how connected he is to Treviso, is interested in this position in this moment of his career as a coach. I
He's on
think
big bucks. I don't think Treviso, first of all, could match what Glasgow are paying him, and secondly, he's in contract till 2028. So who's paying that? I
that
just don't
that
see it.
is that is the thing. Oh my God, I will laugh so much.
You love him, don't you?
Oh my God, crazy guy like him. My God, but sometimes I think in general about the exactly for this reason, Josh, who's gonna be the next slapped player or coach, but in general, I think also a French way would be interesting to see, but I don't know how much we are ready for that. Easier a Puma way in some way now. Think about Mario Ledesma.
So
It's
nice.
great, right?
Listen, like I
I,
wouldn't mind.
I
No,
don't
go
know
on.
how is the connection with Quesada actually with Ledesma, but in general, let's say okay. But a good name would be Franco Smith, another great coach. Honestly, who is free
No,
now?
Crowley coming back.
Coghill, Crowley. You think so? Can be
Nah, I don't
crazy.
think he'll ever come back. I think I
Never.
think I think I think he was treated horrendously by
Oh.
powers that be.
I thought
Sadly,
about this Kako, about the South African player, but who you want there?
McCall. For
Like who
me,
you
for me,
think
I
is
would
gonna?
love McCall.
My God, you have to build,
I
but he's
would
gonna
love McCall.
stay. He's
Yeah,
staying with Sarris because of course you have to
as a
keep him.
consultant though.
Okay,
He's
consult.
staying as a consultant till the end of the year.
Yeah, but Josh, be realistic. Come on, let's get real on this. Who can be a coach that can be the next one to succeed to MacRae if it's not Wilkins, if it's not a player
That's
that we know.
sorry.
Is
You
it
said
Paris?
Josh, you meant Mike, right? I was looking at the chat. I'm like, oh, he's saying Urias there. Yeah, no. I realistically, it's going to be like I said in the chat. I think it's
So,
probably going to be someone.
like Southern Hemisphere coach, Mike? Are we going there?
Steve
Steve
Dimes.
Dimes.
Imagine Dimes. Imagine coming in first game, just cracking two heads together of some players and just spitting on them and just kind of
Building on the Laguna.
Dimes would be seen dead with a spritz. He'd be sitting there with lager and like a fag whilst watching. You'd love life. Funny.
This guy, I don't know, Mike, what is going on.
Yeah.
Mike, that's crazy, but thank you to bring it up, Stefan, because I was waiting so much to go there.
Go. To be fair, he fits the profile perfectly. Like, perfectly.
Please,
Yeah.
please, Chair, please, but just to see what is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Going back to club coaching in Europe with a team like Treviso. Like, what crazy stuff is gonna happen?
He would demand too much.
Never.
That's the problem. He would say that he'd want them to have like a new, like a center of excellence and stuff. Like if Eddie went, he would set the standard. You know what I mean? He'd try and get everything going. Cockrell keeps coming up. What are your thoughts on Cockrell?
Cockerill, guys, seriously, why? Perché regà tutti con Cockerill? Alberto Benettin, who knows, Michael Brad,
For me, Cockrell and
Cockerill,
Bortolami are like, they have the same vision on how they want to play the game. Like, that's my opinion on it. Like, they're very set piece heavy, and like Cockrell would do amazing with South Africa as an example, right? Like, just as an example, that style, or old South Africa, that style of play where it was very set piece heavy, like all of that jazz. I don't think, as much as the Benetton scrum and line up is pretty good, the scrum is very good. I don't think you win game. I don't think you win tournaments. I'm sorry, I think you win tournaments like that. I don't think you win leagues like that. That's a game like you win tournaments by kicking, as an example. You win leagues by scoring tries, and I don't think we'd score many tries with Cockrell, if I'm being honest.
Mall, scrum, set piece.
Maybe, mate, but like, it hasn't worked for the past 7 years. Do you think Cockrell coming in will be the magic fix?
So Les Kiss, of course, is the great name. Simo, but is busy. The other one is Lee Blackett was, but it's busy too. The guy
Lee Blackett would have, with all of the Wasps boys, would have been
the London Irish crazy year. I mean, all
so
good.
what, you want Skivs at Benetton, do you?
Oh my God!
Do you want Skivs at Benetton, do you?
What is gonna happen to us then, Mike?
I heard London Irish, and immediately I thought that's where you were going.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the last bomb on the Spigulema is Michael Cheika.
I genuinely think he's a credible option. He said he wanted to coach in Italy. He speaks Italian fluently.
Former Padua player, Petrarca player too,
Yeah.
He played in
What
Italy.
thoughts? Obviously, he travels to Milan all the time with his fashion stuff.
Close to Lebanon, if he wants to go coach league when he's free.
Coach league in Italy, why not? Like there's
The national team too. No, the two federation not the best together.
Hey, I know the HLA.
No, but Pavan. This is a question, Josh, that is being brought up in the Italian chat on WhatsApp. Pavan said, "Well, Pavan played a better rugby maybe than Marcato with Viadana, but Petrarca won the trophies at the end, didn't? Twice. So
I've got an opinion on this though. For me, right, you can see the teams that win the playoffs aren't always the teams that win the league, if you know what I mean. Like, sometimes there's something about being able to play knockout rugby, tournament rugby, like having someone who can kick, for example, like any opportunity to kick and just churn those over. Like, the one exception I can think of was Quins, like 2 years ago, where obviously they were just running it from everywhere, like, and they were X points down in Bristol, where like there were, I think, 4 tries down. Like that's where it becomes different. Like sometimes you need a balance. Is the point I'm trying to make, right? Like so, teams that can get close to a playoff and then win, they're more tournament based
Right.
teams, not league placed teams, in my opinion.
Treviso, this is another bomb in speculation time. Could think first what style of rugby they want to play, since they haven't had one for
Agreed.
years. Mike, if you have to think about what is the style of play that Treviso has.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's probably more like Argentinian, like, but then obviously they have Bortolami was very Anglo, like we've always said this, very like set piece heavy.
Kinda South
Now,
African, also with the
yeah,
kicking game in
exactly.
that way, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, traditional England, South Africa, like that's the style of play that Bortolami had the vision of, and what I was talking about Cockrell earlier. Now, listen, maybe it's just because of the amount of Argentinian influence there is in the team, but it does seem that they're playing slightly more expansive out back. Um, to be honest with you, like I don't. This is going to sound really bad. I don't know what the team is capable of because I don't think we've seen it. I don't think we've seen it where it's clicked, like when they scored 70 odd points a couple of weeks back. We've seen it when it's clicked, but I don't know. Like even then, they left points out there. They missed opportunities and stuff. I don't know where the ceiling is for this team to say how best they can play. You know.
On one side, yes, I think they build up a lot on the heavy, as you said, but of course because you want to the strength of 8 men together, so all set piece area, because also you had really good ones for Treviso. But on the other side, also, I think in the last year now, this year you can see like kind of like Connacht last year's the way to play is that I remember to have watched different games. Treviso Connacht. If you see Treviso Connacht a couple of years ago, you see that kind of ideas brought by Wilkins back and now.
Quick question, Edu. Do you mean Duvenaka? I don't think Van Zyl played for Treviso.
Yeah,
He did. Van Zyl, as in the Saracens player.
not that Van Zyl.
Oh, right, I was going to say.
No, not that Van Zyl. But Beneddu, that's the question. You think Van Zyl could warm up the Treviso's fan to have him? A player like him. Cockrell also close to Mogliano. We said this. The rumor to Mogliano, yeah, because he's free. So Caselato call him to be like a specialist to help him with a scrum at Mogliano. So maybe he went there. Maybe we don't know anything. Maybe having happened, but it's gonna be interesting, Mike. Depending, I would like to hear as soon as possible the ideas are ready for the next season for Treviso, because we need clarity on this too, because as a fan you think, okay, so what now, because it's January, it's happening in 6 months. How they going for what they gonna play the players in a certain way? They know if their money on the line, their work, passion, professionalism, everything. But still, also like the when you have some kind of uncertainty, you don't know how to answer back, even in a subconscious way. That is probably a
Yeah,
little issue.
yeah, I agree. It's also I'm just fascinated about. I'm fascinated about where people outside of us who understand Italian rugby see where Benetton are. Obviously, they saw some big results in the Champions Cup last year. They've seen some decent results in Europe, and like realistically, that's the only time where people outside of us lot who watch it regularly will watch Benetton. So I wonder how attractive it is to the general sort of rugby population coaching Benetton. And I think that's going to be a really interesting question that needs answering as well, because like you said, Otto, the bits are there. Like a lot of it comes down to in their head. Like how much does just saying words mean to them? Actions always mean more, right?
It is. Talk about Van Zyl, which is now at Cardiff. He played 8 games for Italy, and he was the former
Oh,
assistant coach before. Yeah, but he played 8 games
wait,
for
the lock.
Cornel Van Zyl.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, Van Zyl, I think Van Zyl immediately Saracens.
Yeah, for me too. Actually, I thought about them for. I said, hold on, no, Treviso we're talking about. Okay, so it's not the guy, but
Do you think Didi will come back as coach now that he's
ooh, love it.
player coach at the Bulls? Come back,
It's also
Didi. If you're
complicated because
watching,
one
if
year
you
before Six Nation, one year before the World Cup, so it's pretty hard to for that.
yeah, I was going to say Didi. If you're watching, or if anyone who knows Didi is watching,
Come
speak to us, my friend. Have a chat with
first,
us.
second, come put your jersey on and go get this fucking 100 cap that you
God,
deserve
imagine.
so hardly, and then let's enjoy the game together. No, I would
Yeah.
like hey, bring in Duvenage with another South African. Will be okay, ready. Go.
Even this, right? Like he's obviously, thinking about what's next in his career. That's why he's doing the coaching. But imagine they did a charity game and they just said, "Listen, here's like a charity game. You play for Benetton, and
Like
and
a
and, and
Baggio farewell, we're gonna do. Na
give him
na
the 100th
na na
cup."
na.
Yeah.
Oh, they like last year because he decided to keep playing Zima, I think too, huh? Because he wanted to keep playing too, not only to be assistant because he's doing that. But hey, hopefully Duenage will listen us one day and he will come and tell us everything
Oh, I'd
about
love. I'd just love to have a conversation with that man. Like I think there's so much that we can
it.
we
So
can learn.
we go to bed, Mike, with I don't know, cloudy future because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. With the
Ah,
new, hopefully there's gonna be sun at the end, so which means a good appointment or a good future. Like you wanna build a new path for Treviso, it can be really interesting. Um, Also, there is the speculation with the new players coming. There should be this lock from the Hurricanes. Let's see what is going to happen next. That's it for today, Mike. A
yeah.
lot of speculation, some analysis, update on the Six Nation, Lamaro
If
interview.
and just because people keep asking, we don't know who's in the Italy 15 team.
Guys,
As soon
no,
as we know, we will let you know. Okay, we will
yeah,
put up something.
yeah.
Stop
There's
asking. I
gonna
don't
be
know.
hey, the graph is ready. The graphic is ready. I have just to fill up names. So
um,
we're gonna wait for names, guys.
yeah. Also, let us know if you're going to be there. So comment maybe if you're going to be there. I think Otto and I will probably catch up
If
with you. We're
yeah,
going to both games. So
if you're gonna
uh,
be in
yeah.
Rieti for the Italy 15, Scotland 15, or in Rome for Italy Scotland, let us know. And of course, next week, guys, if you are in Treviso or in Parma, go find this guy. Go find this guy. If you see a long red beard, long beautiful hair, here we go. Our Josh is there. He's been on the pod, so if you wanna see him, he's there. Haha.
He looks like Chucky from Rugrats.
So
If you
let
guys
him
were
drink.
looking
Let
for,
him drink. Okay. Let him drink. Best thing to do. Mike, have a good night. See you next week. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, give a like. You can also hype. You can hype. You know how to do it?
oh guys, we're so close. By the way, we're
Oh,
so
let's
close.
go.
Please
Almost
subscribe.
500, and from there it's gonna be just downhill until 1,000, right?
If you guys have any WhatsApp groups that you're talking rugby, maybe share. Maybe they might be interested in listening to two highly passionate, blindly passionate Italian
Blindly.
fans
I
listen.
love it.
But listen, like we just appreciate everything and appreciate the help. So if you guys do have time, just subscribe. It's free, all right?
Raga, Ciao a tutti, see you next week with another episode of Fratelli di Rugby. Forza Italia, forza Zebre, forza Benetton. Dagli forti, dagli tutti. Mike. Ciao. Chat, see you.